women go out every single morning as they collect the wintergreen leaves, and they fill these baskets full. And they carry them all the way down the mountainside, oftentimes having to stop along the way to take a break. And yet they do this every single day to be able to provide for their family. But yet when you look at these mountain regions, they are so far removed from any city. What other opportunity do they have to truly be able to provide for their family? They don't. And now we come in with an opportunity that provides them with the means they need to create that income.
रमाइलो लाग्छ रमाइलो लाग्छ एक दुई पैसा आउँछ बच्चा बच्ची पढाउनु पर्यो यता कपी कलम किन्नु पर्यो त्यस्तै यो 5 बजे हिँड्दाखेरि हामी कहिले 12 बजे पुग्छु कहिले 1 बजे त्यो पैसा त अब भुराले कापी ल्याऊ भन्दा कलम किन्नु भन्दा पढाउँदा अब कहिले
They get up in the morning before the kids are awake and are able to provide for their family, whether that be through school supplies, whether it be food for the family. They're able to work as much as they want because of our demand for wintergreen. Sky's the limit.
This new wintergreen essential oil is exciting for a lot of different reasons, one of which is a new species for doTERRA, Gaultheria fragrantissima. The aroma is very different than what we are accustomed to with wintergreen essential oil, while at the same time we maintain all of the wonderful chemistry and benefits. One of the challenges with wintergreen essential oil is to make sure that the oil is not synthetic. And while doTERRA does a tremendous amount of testing that has become more and more sophisticated, we also have the advantage of working directly with the source. We're intimately involved from the very beginning all the way through the end process when we provide this beautiful essential oil.
Wintergreen is one of the lowest yield oils that there is, and that was a surprise to me actually. As we fill those stills up, you stomp and you mash that thing as tight as you can get it, and then we finally build the mound 4 feet higher than the top of the still and put the lid on and really pack it in there. And then it goes for 14 hours. It's an amazing process and a heck of a lot of work to get such a small amount of oil.
It's been about a year we started working in these villages. Most of their livelihood depends on cultivating these smaller terraces. But we found out a local resource called Wintergreen, and we are so happy that doTERRA has come to partner with us in purchasing what they can produce. And that gives them extra resources to sustain their family in these villages.
In our desire to find the highest quality essential oils in the world, we turned to Nepal for their wintergreen source. We worked with 2 specific districts, the Dolakha district as well as the Longjun district. And you can imagine how our hearts broke as we learned the news of the earthquakes, knowing that these 2 areas were the heart of the earthquake and received the most damage.
You know, we were already working in Nepal. We'd been working on this co-impact sourcing relationship for the wintergreen for some time. We already had significant contacts on the ground, specifically with Vishnu, so valuable, and just his ability to get things done in Nepal that frankly others, even the government, sometimes struggle with. And then of course when the earthquake happened, we immediately decided we were going to send $100,000 out there for the immediate needs, which were tents and blankets and food as they were just going into their monsoon season. But then we got this thought almost as fast. Our wellness advocates are really generous in their thinking. Why don't we put it out to them and we'll put out an offer to match, you know, any donations that come that way, and so that's what we did. And in the end, I think we came up with somewhere around $700,000 that we were able to help provide this relief for Nepal.
2019
You imagine what it meant to these people who lost their homes, whose lives were completely devastated, to receive temporary shelter, to receive food, to receive those things to be able to help sustain them through this most difficult time. To actually be there and physically see that devastation, to see homes destroyed, to see family and children living under tents just trying to stay dry. It really changed my perspective. And as we were able to meet some of the people that we provided the temporary housing for, Hawa is one that just amazed me. I think of myself in that situation and how I would have responded. I think I would have been devastated. Yet she was so resilient. She was so happy and so grateful. She just kept giving us thanks for the home that she had. Even though it was a small home, she was so grateful.
Then to see the little shack, very small with the goats where she had been sleeping, and you know, as a way to stay out of the rains and so forth. Those are things you just don't forget. I think she was very representative of many of the people that we met in Nepal.
They're such a gracious people, and they truly are resilient. They truly are strong, and they will carry on, but they need help. And I'm so grateful that we are in a position to be able to provide some small means of help.
भएको पनि लग्यो नदेख्ने भगवानले अहिले भगवान चाहिँ मेरै आँखा वरिपरि हजुरहरु ले चाहिँ मेरो भगवान रहेछ उहाँहरु भगवान उहाँ रहेछ भन्ने अनुभव चाहिँ भयो।